great honor to be here in Paris. I want to say thank you to the Paris Space Week organizers for having the honor to introduce the event to you today. To begin with, as we settle in here, I want to give you a moment of inspiration with a short video. So please, gentlemen, could you play the short video?
From the earliest satellite missions to the mission of connecting the world, witness how TE innovations make it all possible.
So once we got the video going, some amazing imagery was there. We've certainly come a long way in this industry over the past few decades. So let's reflect on the journey with some of the most earth-changing moments. First, and truly a first, was when the phenomenon of the Van Allen belts were confirmed by NASA's Explorer 1. In 1969, the entire world watched in awe as the astronaut Neil Armstrong made the great leap for humankind after landing on the moon. Less than a decade later, the world witnessed Voyagers 1 and 2 launched to collect data from our solar system and then journey out into the vastness of space. Then in 1972, Canada became the first country to establish its own geostationary communication satellite. After the emergence of reusable space vehicles and the enigmatic space shuttle, a landmark, or should that be a space mark, was the collaboration of 5 space agencies from around the world, embarking on one of the most significant projects to date with the International Space Station in the late 90s. In 2008, the European Space Agency went further and pioneered the Columbus Laboratory, a magnificent scientific facility first installed on the ISS. In the autumn of 2021, the European-Japanese mission to Mercury, with the launch of the Bepi Colombo satellite, brought teaser images of its future research back to Earth. And today, our space community eagerly awaits images to return from the Space Webb Telescope, launched end of last year. I think we all look forward to see this telescope's revolutionary infrared technology help us capture a never-before-seen view of the oldest stars and galaxies. While we look outwards into deep space, here in the orbit of Earth, we are watching the increasing demand for LEO and GEO satellites to bring the internet to the corners of the planet, making our world ever more connected. The space community has made and continues to make significant strides in space exploration, and for that we should be immensely proud. We are now on the cusp of everyday commercialization of space, making it more broadly accessible to companies and the public, and in the near future, the colonization of Mars and Moon. Even as these exciting possibilities are starting to take shape, we as TE remain firmly committed to supporting connectivity for everyone that shares this planet we call home, helping connect humanity to a future where one day we call other planets home as well. Helping connect humanity to a future is a reason that we see an ever greater demand for space as a service, fueled by the demand for LEO satellites. TE connectivity has been a major piece of the space jigsaw puzzle. We've had a long, reliable, and proven history of meeting space challenges, head-on with our components present in those space missions I mentioned earlier. We've been committed to global push to solve space challenges and revolutionize space exploration for decades, and we truly understand 3 undeniable truths as an organization. 1, we are stronger together than apart. 2, space is an unforgiving environment. And 3, there's still much to learn about our universe and solar system. What were once symbols of the future are now within arm's reach. Now, who living a century ago would think there'd be hundreds or even thousands of satellites orbiting the Earth, or a person visiting the moon, or a rover on Mars, sending pictures and other data back to us? At TE, we've always believed in a future that is bright and achievable. Looking even further ahead, our involvement with design and solutions, like many of us here today, is inspirational for the Mars Perseverance rover and Mars Sample Returns mission, helping bring the first samples of Mars rock back to Earth for study. So finally, the future of commercial space depends on the industry as a whole working together and forming strategic partnerships and relationships that will make these missions achievable, our solutions stronger and our global accomplishments greater. When we think about the collaboration of the 5 space agencies to establish ISS as a superb example of what we can accomplish when we work together, it's our history in space that keeps us motivated to solve challenges that seem impossible today. Partnering with space agencies and other space-focused organizations across the globe to fuel infinite possibilities in an infinite universe is what we do. Connect with each other and connect with us, because at TE, we know, as with your meetings today and interactions at Paris Space Week, every connection counts. Thank you, everyone.